The maypole is an excellent way for all the participants in a group to connect to a multiple high C, which raises the consciousness of all the people practicing it and ensures the guidance of the high C rather than whoever is the facilitator of the group. Uncross your legs if they're crossed, with feet firmly on the ground. It is okay to sit in the lotus position or the yoga position or the Indian way. If you're sitting on a chair, don't put one leg on top of the other or put one foot on top of the other. This is to ensure that there is a proper flow of energy taking place in the body. Let your hands rest in your lap with palms up like little bowls or cup, ready to receive from the high C. You can practice this method with your eyes open or with your eyes closed, whichever is more comfortable for you. Or you can open your eyes for a period of time and close it, and then open it again if you want to get the impression of what the maypole looks like and you feel reassurance. You can practice the maypole in one of four ways. Of the instructions given in the maypole, you can think it, you can feel it, you can visualize it, or you can imagine it. Most people tend to imagine, but everyone can think it. I will use the word imagine, but you can substitute for your preferred way of practice. Imagine a maypole in the middle of the room with many different colored ribbons hanging from a sphere at the top, which represents the high C. A ball of light representing universal high C. And if you have your own god or Ishtadev, you can imagine that on top of the maypole. Example, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Mahavir, Guru Nanak, Rama, Krishna, Sai Baba. Imagine you're walking up to the maypole and choosing a ribbon of whatever color appeals to you. Whether the color belongs in this image being projected or a color that comes to your mind. All colors are equally effective in helping you connect with your high C. So no need to judge, just have fun, be childlike, enjoy this process. Hold the ribbon loosely in your hand and imagine you're walking back to your seat in your mind's eye, connected by your ribbon to the high C, as if it were a telephone connection between you and the high C. If you wish, you can ask for any other symbol of the high C to appear at the top of the maypole to make it more real for you. Let us give over the direction of this maypole session to the high C and request its guidance. You can now present to the high C any question, problem, or anything else for which you would like its guidance. Now ask the high C to send down your ribbon, relaxing energy while breathing in. As you breathe out, let go of any tension or stress you may feel in any part of you, whether it is physical, mental, emotional, or otherwise, for a few breaths. Then ask for healing energy to be sent to you from the high C down your ribbon. We all need healing, whether it is physical, emotional, or mental. Breathe it in and breathe out any distress or unease you may feel in any part of you for a few breaths. Ask the high seed to send cleansing energy into you to remove any negative memories, thoughts, feelings, or conditions that you are ready to release. Take a few breaths. Ask the high C for strengthening or re energizing energy to flow into you as you breathe it in. And while breathing out, let go of any weakness, exhaustion, or even the feeling of tiredness. Let us now ask the high C to pour into each of us its unconditional love, which is non judgmental and fully accepting. Breathe it in deeply and let it circulate throughout every part of you. And breathe out anything that could prevent you from receiving this precious gift, such as guilt, a feeling of unworthiness, or low self esteem. Continue to breathe in this energy, and as you breathe out, release anything negative from the past. To keep the love flowing and life supporting, it must be shared with others. So ask the high C to bring into your attention those people whom you know personally, such as relatives, neighbors, co-workers, friends, acquaintances, people who serve you, etc. But also remember to include those with whom you have a difficult relationship or problem, and those you do not like or those you think do not like you. Then breathe in the love from the high C. Place your palms together, fingers extended, and point them to each one and move on quickly to the next one, as it only takes a moment to direct this precious gift. It will benefit everyone who's open to receive. Now let your hands relax. Ask the high C to bring to your attention groups of people gathered together in one place, desperately needing this love. To give you some suggestions, homeless groups, people in prisons, hospitals, elderly homes, orphanages, wherever people are gathered in one place, where they are lonely, sick, depressed, feel unloved, and desperately need this love. As soon as you're ready, place your palms together as fingers extended. Point to each group to send the love from the high C. So breathe in love from the high C, and as you breathe out, point the fingers with the outgoing breath to each group and quickly move on to the next one. Now relax your hands. Ask to be shown any places in the world where there's warfare, terrorism, or suppression, where peoples are suffering from hunger, illness, persecution, natural disasters, or any other disaster, and direct this powerful energy to them, but also include the leaders of these countries because they have the power to make the necessary changes. And now we need to send the love to ourselves. So if you wish, You can put your arms around yourself as if giving yourself a hug, and then say, first silently, but really meaning it, I love me. And now out loud, I love me. Louder. I love me. And really meaning it this time. I love me. And now start to uncurl. Move your arms, legs, arch your back. Move your head, imitating a cat or a dog coming out of sleep. Run your hands down your body to come back fully to here and now, to the present moment, date, time, and place. So now you have to look at your own watch and come back to the present moment, which is the time, date, and location. It's very important, this final part, so that we are grounded.